Welcome back, everybody. You're now watching the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I'm your host, Charlie 3 times, aka Charlie Chump Change, aka Big Her on Baby Back, aka DJ Dirty Dick. I got my co-host with me.
It's a new one.
It's
a new one.
It's new to y'all. It's new to y'all, but it's old to everybody else. You feel me?
We don't even want to elaborate on how you got the name.
DJ Dirty, he's the best DJ out.
Did you come up with that like?
I come up with that probably a couple months before that. It was a debut of DJ Dirty Dick, though.
I mean, he was fucking shit up. That's what
he
was fucking shit up.
4-hour-long set.
Hey, he was killing it. He was killing it.
But I got my co-host with me.
This big drop top, drop a cannon, drop a flocker, all kinds of things. It's me, though.
What we got?
Me, Stir 1YM, Late Night Mike. All the other names are kind of irrelevant at this point.
Michelob Mike is the one we rocking with.
That's what y'all rock with, yep.
Michelob Mike.
Y'all know me. So for all the
I ain't got no nicknames, It's Zack.
Yeah, we got
Coater.
a special guest. We got a homie Zack with us today.
Sir.
Zack's the owner of Bourbon City Barber Company, one of the flyest barbershop I ever been into.
Literally.
This motherfucker is
Appreciate that.
Real player.
Plush.
We're going to get into that. We got the homie Spencer behind camera like usual, you feel me?
Shout out Spencer.
We surrounded by a bunch of Louisville paraphernalia all over this motherfucker, Louisville, Kentucky and shit, keeping it real local. Mm-hmm. Let's get to it, Every week we get sponsored by... Oh, before I do this, shout out to everybody who came out to the... What was the event called? Where y'all was interviewing people?
Oh, that was your event.
I know shout out to everybody came to the cooking. The cook album was cooking inside, you feel me? Shout out to everybody came out, got interviews, supported. I heard these niggas had a line waiting out the door for interviews, you feel me? Shout out to everybody came to cook in,
Yeah, we appreciate y'all for
What was that at?
We definitely meant to get to y'all. We're going to get to y'all next time. We will get you all.
Let us know if you want to come to your event and pop up with the podcast, interview some of your patrons, you feel me? That shit's fun.
It's always a good time. You can see us laughing, cutting up. Yeah. Like we normally do on every single one. Everybody enjoys it.
Get to see all the behind the scenes shit. And It's good times. But, shout out to the homies at The Breeze, the big homie Leo. Blessed us with the 10-year Russell. Russell is a Wild Turkey product. You feel me? It's 10 years picked by Jimmy and Eddie Russell. They got 100 years of experience distilling this shit. We gonna try this shit. My man said this is the best under $40 bourbon that he has right now, or that you get to set The Breeze. So,
what's up, Bottom of the Bottle podcast? It's Aaron at Gold Bar, and today we're going to talk about how to make a classic Boulevardier. Boulevardier is a perfect drink for anyone who likes Negronis, which is a gin, Campari, sweet vermouth cocktail, or Manhattans, which is a whiskey, sweet vermouth cocktail. The Boulevardier is kind of right in the middle of those things, featuring whiskey, Campari, and sweet vermouth stirred up in a really nice classic cocktail known as the Boulevardier. This cocktail has a lot of years on it. It's vintage, it is a classic cocktail, and it's important to know how to make and make properly. So the ingredients we're going to use today, we're using Russell's 10-year, which is a delicious, very fine crafted bourbon from Wild Turkey. Lots of generations of distilling going into this particular blend of deliciously aged bourbons, at least 10 years old. Followed by Campari. Campari, classic, famous Italian aperitivo liqueur. Has bitter notes. You're going to get orange pith, some grapefruit pith possibly, but this is famous in a lot of cocktails such as a Negroni, an Americano, a Garibaldi. All of those drinks are delicious if you like bitterness in your drinks. Finally, sweet vermouth, classic cocktail ingredient as well, comes to us from Italy and France, and sweet vermouth is classic in Manhattans, Negronis, Boulevardiers, such and such, and you've probably seen it in a lot of cocktails. So we're gonna make our Boulevardier like so. I'm gonna take 1.5 ounces of Russell's. Some recipes will call for all equal parts for a Boulevardier. I think doing 1.5 ounces of your bourbon creates the best, most boozy version of your drink. Next is Campari. Campari, I'm going to use 3/4 ounce. Campari does have a very distinct, very strong presence in cocktails, and so too much will definitely create imbalance. So 3/4 ounce is perfect for a Boulevardier. Finally, sweet vermouth, 3/4 ounce also. stirred right in. So this, again, is a stirred cocktail, not a shaken cocktail. So we're gonna add ice to a mixing glass. Gonna add a few cubes. You want it to be as cold as possible. So we're gonna stir for about 30 seconds. All right. So after about 30 seconds, it should look very nice and chilled. I have a chilled coupe. You want to serve your Boulevardier up, not on the rocks. And so I have a chilled champagne coupe that is going to serve my Boulevardier. Get all of it in there. Has a beautiful rubyish color. I'm going to take a peel of an orange. I'm going to do the zest. Get those aromatic oils on top. That's going to accentuate the Campari and the sweet vermouth. And then finally, I'm going to add a garnish. Just right on the side of the glass like so. And here you have, from 1927, classic Boulevardier.
You said it's a wild turkey product?
Yeah, wild turkey product. So we gonna get this shit under
Breeze,
the way.
Logan Street Market.
The Breeze.
Tap in with them.
They got one in Lexington too. I don't know the exact address, but there's a Breeze in Lexington. So go shop with the homies. They fuck with us, so if we go fuck with them.
And we're on Frankfurt Ave right now?
Yep, 2044 Frankfurt Avenue.
All right.
2024 Frankfurt Avenue. We at the motherfucking Vintage Bar. Well, not Vintage. My bad. The Bourbon City Barber Company. Shout out Vintage Barber Company. Vintage Barber line though, and the Vintage Barber Company. You know, there's enough room for all of us.
For sure.
So
enough heads to go around.
Right?
They're definitely. I know some of y'all niggas need haircuts. I seen y'all. I didn't see some of y'all niggas out here.
I wish I had time to come in beforehand. I had a haircut.
I've been thugging with my hair lately, dog.
Shit,
You supposed to come in last week?
I know.
I'm at to switch to you.
What's it?
Yeah, for sure.
My nigga be giving me razor cuts.
Ice.
We
It ain't T razor.
Fill
It
them
be
up.
razor
Give me that
cut.
John didn't even put no ginger ale in there.
True, that shit's strong.
For the 10 years, man.
Yeah.
10 years.
Ready for
Nigga
that.
ain't had bourbon in about 30 years.
So while we sitting there, you know, the people probably watching, they observing, seeing these nice ass shirts, seeing these safes.
Aesthetically, it's pleasing.
What'd you go for on the aesthetic? What was the?
Man, I want to do, semi-vintage, go with the vintage look, but also keep it more up to date,
That you need to
keep it classy. We'll definitely keep it classy.
Yeah, very, very.
This is a classy
Real player. Look like player, but very
I feel like
manly, very rustic.
manly with the bourbon. You gotta get classy. Kind of like a cigar lounge.
Yeah, we gonna put a little video on the corner so y'all can see. We gonna go through. Y'all gonna see the whole your digs. You feel me?
Oh yeah, back there is real nice.
Yeah. We also got the BC gallery. Got the art gallery, and we got a boutique, vintage clothing. Resale designer in the back. So come check it out for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with it.
Man of many hats, as we all are.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the hat game.
Let's take this first shot to motherfuckers out here making moves, hustling. I love to see my entrepreneurs out here every day doing your thing. Shout out Zack. Shout out my niggas Mike, Drop, Spencer. Everybody out here trying to make it. Shout out G. She ain't here with us.
She's always in spirit. Ain't like she dead or nothing. I'm just saying.
No, she ain't dead. But she just ain't here right now with us. I didn't think it was that bad.
Nah, ain't that bad.
That's exactly what I was thinking it was gonna be.
No, I got it did the ghost pepper shit, like I called the back of my throat type shit.
I got up under my tongue.
Nah,
Damn,
I can fuck with the Russell.
Yeah, for sure.
I can fuck with the Russell.
I don't know about the Russell. I
So
don't know.
let's get into you, Zach. No pause on that. Let's pause, but let's talk about how'd you get into cutting hair, man. I feel like we all been cutting hair. I done cut hair before.
For sure.
I done cut hair before.
But some people get serious and some people got the knack for it.
For sure.
Right.
Now, I started in high school, you know what I mean? So I always started, I'd go to the barbershop, just get buzz or fade. And, I went to white barbershop, so, never got a lineup. So I'd always go back to the crib, buy, janky ass clippers and line myself up. Well, I hoop. I go to school and everybody come in, man, you go to black barbershop. You got a fresh up lineup, you go to black barbershop. Nah, I do it myself. So that's how I started. I played basketball for Atherton and started lining up everybody before the games. Taught myself how to taper, how to fade, and then went from there. And just started cutting everybody's hair. By the end of high school, I had lines out the apartment, kitchen, garages, bathrooms, wherever I was cutting, wherever.
Damn.
You ain't have YouTube to teach you how to tape.
Nah,
So I'm thinking you probably I
don't know, just had a knack for it, eye for it. And then I would always draw and shit too, and that's like when designs and shit like that got real popular. Mm-hmm. People was getting stuff in their heads, like, man, I can do that. So I started doing designs and stuff, and so it was good at it. I was good at it.
When was the last design you've done?
Last design I did? Actually, I got this.
How long has it been? Because I know niggas don't get them shits.
No, I got this girl. She comes in like every other week, gets a different design every other week. Sarah. Shout out Sarah.
Shout out her.
Yeah.
Keeping that shit alive out here.
For sure. Sure. The kids, especially baseball season, football season, they want their numbers and, all that. So still do that stuff.
What's the hardest one you had to do?
Hardest one? Man, I don't know. Probably favorite one I did, I put the Miami Heat in somebody's head before. I've done a bunch of the Louisville Cardinal bird, put that in a lot of people's heads. I don't know. I had some kids, they just went on vacation. One of them wanted a dolphin, put a dolphin in his head.
Somebody put some dumb shit in their head and you're like, I don't even want to do that dumb shit.
All the time.
Boy.
Man, put me riding the fucking
But not as much, but back in the day when that shit was popular, it was all the time. Especially in barber school, they have the kids come in and they'd always want something crazy, have to do for free. But
so let's get people some information on this. So barber school, how, because there is a shortage of barbers in the city right now. If you need a barber, you certified, holla at my man.
We need barbers for sure.
But like how
open chairs.
What's the process of barber school? Like how long is that process?
So it's so you go for 1,200 hours, and then they usually full time. That's about 9.5 months. That's without missing. But it took me right about a year. Not going every day. I was working full time too, or full time, part time, bartending, serving, and stuff like that after. So. But yeah, it took me right about a year.
What they said about 5 bands?
Yeah, well, when I went, it was 5 bands. I think it's up to 7 now.
Oh, okay.
Which I went to Tri-City Barber College, so they don't have to do student loans or nothing like that. So it's straight 7. I think the other barber college they do student loans, and I think they're more like 13, 14, something like that. But they offer financial help and shit like that.
Right.
I heard something about if you like a felon or something like that, they work with you so you don't have to pay or something like that.
For sure. Yeah,
So
I forget what the program's called, but they'll actually pay for you. They pay for equipment and all that. Yeah.
Y'all look into that. If I can figure it out before I drop this episode, I'll put some links in there. But yeah, man. Barbers I feel like it's an easy way to become your own businessman.
That's what I got into it, for real. That's what I got into. I just always wanted to work for myself. Never worked working for anybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just do something, could do on my own.
Hell yeah.
Eventually make a business out of it.
Yeah, fuck somebody head up real bad.
Man, honestly, I can't say I had. I had. It's coming straight right there. Everybody asks, you ever cut somebody? I cut one person pretty good, man. I was doing a full face shave, and he's a bigger guy, so chubby cheeks. And I had that skin pulled tight on his cheek, and my thumb just slipped, and the razor just caught the cheek. That's the only time I really ever got anybody good.
You give him
he say something to you about it?
Huh?
He say something to you?
Yeah. Man, I felt bad for real. I felt bad. He still paid. He still came back too. So
try to fucking hide it. Hold on, cuz. He's like, I'm passing out the shirt.
Talk about messing up.
Lots of pint of blood.
Y'all see them?
I thought it wasn't never going to quit bleeding. I was like, oh shit.
Y'all seen them
Putting that
TikTok
septic powder, just dumping it on there.
With a barber, So you know when nigga be like that, then the barber come through and touch the nigga lip.
You see that video? Oh man.
I seen the one where the nigga was had the air hose. It was spraying
Yeah,
people in the back.
Cheek all full. Yeah.
Dog,
There's some funny videos.
it's crazy how the male hair industry is getting. Because like, I was in East St. Louis this past weekend. Oh, actually Monday. And I'm talking to my cousin who's a hairstylist, and she's telling me how she's talking about how she's starting her weave business, get back going on because she could get a PPP loan for it type shit. And she got paperwork, so she ain't one of y'all. She got paperwork and employees type shit.
Going towards the business.
So she's talking about, she's like, yeah, all the girls, she's like, I'm about to give me a nice little bundle plug and sell to the girls. And she's like, actually, I'm selling to the guys too, because these niggas is wearing fake dreads too, fake hair.
Yeah.
And then her husband was sitting right there. This man got dreads down to his back. He got about 4 of them though, 4 thick ass dreads. And she said his hair is worth $3,000 right now.
Oh man.
$3,000 for his dreads.
Right on your head, right?
Yeah, because somebody will cut it off and just put it on their shit.
Right.
Them wicks, yeah. I wanted somebody to put my dreads together, like just combine a few of them. And she thought I was talking about wicks. She said, yeah, I don't know if we got the time for it, but I mean, it's going to be like $1,500. I said, no.
Bro, I watch that shit on Instagram all the time. They take that shit all day. Just like,
Hell yeah.
just knock that shit up.
Yeah, it's a process.
It's a process.
It's a fucking process. And just dreading your hair, period, is a commitment.
Crazy thing is, I actually had dreads at one time.
Did you?
Hey, I'm gonna have Zack send me this picture, and I'll put it right here. And y'all get in the comments and let him know don't ever do that shit again.
They didn't last long.
You know what? That shit's more common than not, though.
No.
White folks with dreads.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't look good though.
Yeah, I ain't never thought they looked smooth either.
That shit gotta be a lot more dirtier to get it to lock up like that. Like,
everybody on Oregon,
like,
bro.
Yeah, you gotta constantly work on like my fronts where I can do myself look good, but the back is just a mess.
That's what it is. The back is a mess because you can't see it. You can't.
Right.
It's hard to get back there.
Yeah, I remember the back of Drop's head because he did his own. The back of his head was nasty, dog.
Because I didn't do them. That's what it was. Because I didn't.
Nigga had the mat.
Dog, that shit was fucking foul.
Nah, I just
That's a common misconception too, though. People think dreads is dirty.
Oh yeah, I used to work at the kitchen. This dude was, I was talking about getting my hair dreaded back in the day. And he was like, "Oh, you gonna get dreads?" He's like, "Your hair's gonna fucking stink." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro?"
Right.
I was like, "I'm not dirty,
yeah.
bro. It's a hair on your head, bro. Like, you got this long ass, nasty, stringy hair, like split ends and shit. I know your shit probably stink worse than mine will with the dreads, but."
Fuck that nigga. How about that? Whoever that nigga was.
Dreads. I know somebody.
I ain't gonna stunt. One time, you feel me? I was what's this little Afrocentric thing? You feel me? She had some dreads. You feel me? It was my first time with some girl with some dreads. You feel me? I fucked with her. I was like, oh, I like how you do. You like the same.
She was woke.
Like all that shit. She was woke. She might have been a little too woke. You feel me? Her dread. I mean, I'm on top, and I'm like, you. In that pit, you feel I don't know what that cavity is called, but it is a cavity. It's the tell-all cavity. You'll tell the bitch got dirty ears. You know, the bitch hair stinks. She got dirty neck. That's the tell-all.
You can see it on the back.
That's the tell-all.
The tell-all.
Okay, but that bitch, her dreads stank so bad, though.
Damn.
Her dread, but I can't blame it on dreads. I'm Jamaican. I know I got feeling with dreads. I know they don't stink.
Exactly.
You feel me? But that bitch shit stank.
Damn, she didn't take care of herself.
Yeah.
And you was still in it.
What I'm gonna do?
Say no, I don't know, bro.
Come on, baby, let me watch it.
I'll watch it.
It's all in that
All
neck.
in it. All in the neck. They don't tell her where everything else was.
Good position, man. Yeah, nah, man. I'm doing
Hey, wow. No, yeah. You gotta hold that one, bro. You gotta hold that one.
Boy, the stories, I was getting some pussy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Can't nobody hate you on that. No. Hell no.
Nah,
that's funny as
so
shit.
Barber school. Yeah. Oh, PSA, yeah. Y'all go to barber school. Pay a little money. Because at the end of the day, you're like, man, I ain't got a year to wait. But still, next year is a year. So no matter if you go or not or whatever, you still got to do a year.
Man.
I ain't got time for that.
You ain't got to pay it all up front, too. You know, they allow you to do monthly payments and stuff like that. So
it's definitely a trade worth getting into.
It takes money to make money.
You think
it's definitely
you just sitting on the couch, ain't you?
A
You
worth
ain't doing shit. You playing Call of Duty right now. Go down to Tri-City Barber School.
Right. We plugging them. Hey.
You been happy with the investment of it so far?
For sure. I love what I do, man.
Nah, the good story you talking about your dad. When you told me about how your dad was fucking with you.
Oh, yeah. So, I told my dad I was going to become a barber. And he's like, man, what, you gay? You know what I mean?
What?
He's like, it's a girl's job. You know, he said, you need to get a real man's job. And all this bullshit. He hated it. And then, a few years later, I'm making more money than him. And he comes to me, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? You proved me wrong and all this shit. So
yeah.
It was
so normally how it goes.
Yeah.
That's normally how that shit goes.
I would be like, Dad, didn't you get your hair cut?
Right.
And this is you go to a barbershop, you know what I mean?
He must have been going to a
This is
girl.
a
That's what it
true
was.
thing.
He was going to a girl.
He worked in was it power plants and shit like that, barges.
Yeah.
That's how my
Thought he
dad
was a
was.
tough man.
My mom used to cut her in the Navy. That was her job. Yeah, she was a barber. Yeah, in the Navy.
I didn't know your mom was in the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Marlene,
she's Marlene. Oh yeah, she's a saint, bro. For real.
I ain't never met
She
your mom.
she gets you together. I stopped letting her cut my hair about fucking 13 though. I tell you that for sure.
I would never let
Not
my
even
mom cut my
13,
hair.
probably 12 for real.
My mama never cut my hair.
I got a homie whose mom probably still do cut his hair. Like, he do it now probably, but
If my mama could cut my hair, I would love that.
Right.
I'll go to my mama every real.
Yeah,
cut my hair.
for sure.
where
That's
you
what
get? I don't trust her. I would never trust her. Mom, you can't touch my hair. You can
See?
braid me.
My mama braid my hair.
You can braid me.
I can tell, my dad used to fuck us up. My dad used to fuck.
Well, you told us
My
you should
dad
just
cut
point to
her,
the.
I'm talking about before. I'm talking about when he cut. When he used to cut us. Like my dad had a stroke, so he had he kind of went paralyzed a little bit on the left side of his body, so he couldn't cut no more. But I wasn't glad about the stroke, but I was glad to be able to go to the barbershop now. Like this motherfucker was fucking our heads up.
Would you hit the baldy?
He was just giving me whatever looked like I didn't have to go back to the barbershop for a month. I'm glad y'all don't have the pictures, the hair pictures on the
Yeah,
wall.
hell no.
Well, nowadays you don't need that. Everybody got cell phones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's showing you what they want on the phone.
Do people say the names? Like, I want to give me a DC fade.
Give me the dark Caesar.
Yeah, let me get a dark Caesar.
Is that still a thing?
That's for the bald niggas.
That's still a
I mean,
thing?
you don't hear this much.
What is a
You
dark
should-
Caesar?
Right.
What's a Caesar? What?
It's just like almost a baldy.
I don't even know what a Caesar is.
I think dark Caesar. Look up, man. Look it up.
Yeah.
Dark Caesar.
dark
I think it's just
Caesar.
like niggas. who
I ain't
bald
never heard it.
And just
Yeah.
keep the low, just the 5 o'clock shadow on it.
No, I think that's just a Caesar, ain't it? A dark Caesar is when it's blended, ain't it?
No, it's dark.
Oh,
Just a little like a 6
yeah.
o'clock shadow, kind of like.
Thank God
just
I ain't
look
get
like
them
a taper.
shits.
That's just a taper.
I used to get a bald fade back in the day, though.
It's just a
Yeah, that's all. It's a taper.
okay.
That's just a taper. That's what it looks. Yeah.
So they changed the name up.
They just keep it dark on top. You know what I mean?
Okay.
See, that's what I always say. Keep it dark when I was getting haircuts. I cut it wavelength type
Wavelength,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
You used to have a box too, drop, didn't you?
Yeah.
Huh? The hot top? Yeah, I had the hot top.
Where's them pictures at?
The pictures?
I want to see them.
Hey, my hot top was fly. It was
I
clean
think it looked like
always.
Slim Jim.
It was clean. Yeah. My
I
shit
ain't
was
never really
clean.
got wild with the hair. I either had the wavelength or I had the fro or the braids. I ain't never did the boxes and all that
Oh
shit.
no, I had a fro because I had to do something with. I had a fro, them little nappy ass fros. So that shit wasn't going. I seen myself in the mirror, picture one time. I'm like, hold on, this ain't going. Let me go in and get the high top Brandon Jennings type shit. I
Right.
want to say Brandon Jennings had it or something at the time, and that shit was hard.
Hey, you had anybody do ask you for a drop shag yet?
That's what I was gonna ask him. I
What?
swear.
A drop shag? It's like the black people mullet.
Oh
It's
man.
that Texas. That's in Texas.
No.
He,
That
oh,
Houston,
I ain't
don't.
never done one of
Why
those.
is, I wouldn't say don't. I'm sure you kill that shit.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
damn,
like to just to do
just
it.
to do it, yeah. Just to do it on the
Yeah.
nigga.
So let's get into
Somebody come get a drop shag for
Man.
my nigga Zack.
I
get
dropped. You
He
said
got you all the way
shag.
together.
I should get a
Add
drop
to his
shag?
profile.
No, I shouldn't.
For real.
Just leave the dreads in the back.
Hey. That'd be some shit. What's
That
the
would.
shit that niggas is getting now? I know you should have seen it, Charlie.
What?
It's like all the way balded to like right here. Not even as bad as Boosie.
Like,
Worse
it's
than
kinda
Boosie.
but yeah,
It's
they
like
got
all
bald.
the
yeah,
way,
yeah,
all the
front.
way up.
I don't know.
It's
if that
like
shit-
if a nigga had bangs.
Yeah, that shit ugly.
Like,
I feel like a lot of
Bangs.
Latinos do that too.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I done seen, or they do the rat tail.
Yeah.
I done seen a lot of niggas keep the rat tail. I had a rat tail back in the day.
You
I
like
was
you
a
had a
jit
rat
jit.
tail. You like you had a rat
Yeah,
tail with a
I
striped
was a
shirt
jit
on.
jit.
Striped
Yeah.
that shirt on.
Yeah, my
You
life-
probably got a
Probably.
picture.
in probably some overalls or something.
No, I seen the picture how mama had me dressed back in the day. I said, why'd you do me like that, dog? I'm looking like a character, dog. These fucking colors.
I seen a lot of pictures of me in fucking Hanes sweatsuits. I had all of the colors. Burgundy, fucking green.
You know what that mean, right? Your mom used to steal from Walmart.
She's buying them shit.
Your mom used to steal from Walmart.
Nah, shit, stealing
Your
them.
mom was a booster. Miss Diane was a booster.
She a booster.
Hell no. I feel like I was Bugle Boy.
Yeah.
Bugle Boy.
And
Some
then,
Bugle Boy.
I feel like my mom always had a fresh pair of Nikes.
My mom just get us whatever. Shoes. My mom, we had too many kids, so we just had to get shoes. Like that shit that had no brands. It was a shirt by shirt.
Had the
pants by
2K.
pants.
Had the 2K shoe. The 2K custom shoe.
It's run shoes. It's
And
dress
one.
shoes.
That nigga just had and. He had and one.
Run shoes, dress shoes, flip flops.
Damn. Hell
Shout out,
no.
y'all made it work. You feel me? Look at
Right.
you right now. You know what I'm saying? Too much shoes. I'm over the shoe game now, for real, dog. What's comfortable?
You gotta keep your lives.
You know what's
For your
comfortable?
kids and everything else.
My nigga who's selling the $40
Who?
fucking chicken strips, them Yeezys.
Oh, yeah.
Them comfortable. My nigga got Kanye making a wonderful ass shoe. I don't know about his album. I ain't heard it yet, but he making a wonderful ass shoe. 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Come on, get locked in.
Yeah.
What's that?
But did y'all see them text
He just
messages that Mike
Mercedes-Benz.
Dean sent them?
He's
He's like, Kanye, can you please let me go home? My wife hasn't heard from me. He's like,
Oh,
I just need
man.
10 minutes to let her know I'm okay. Kanye, please.
Nah,
man.
I gotta be
Kanye
fake.
responded was like, do you think when they was building Egypt they had time for breaks? So I'm finished.
Ain't no fucking way. That gotta be fake.
But I hope it was
Mike
fake.
blink 2 times if you need help.
That's funny as fuck. Let's get into the business part. Like, cutting hair is one thing, but like getting into owning your own barbershop. You feel me? I know niggas who don't work for other barbers their whole life. Old ass man, like,
For
I
sure.
wonder, like, damn, you ain't never want to get your own? Like,
Right. For me, it's just one more, you know what I mean? You know, I got to where I was tapped out, just cutting hair. I couldn't make no more money, you know, just working in the barbershop, you know what I mean? Booked up, busy. It's like, now what's the next move, you know what I mean? Next move, first, you know, I was working shop, paying booth rent, and then went to renting a space, my own little space, and then went from there to getting my own shop and shares, and then I had my first shop out in the South End on Lower Hunters, opened that first shop. You know, that's not truly where I want to be, but at the time, that's what I had to do.
that's where your
You know what I mean?
clientele
That's
was
where
at?
clientele was, and it was right there. It just all happened right then. So I was cutting her in a salon, renting half a salon, and the owner of the salon, she was selling it. So it's either go back and work at somebody else in the barbershop or open my own. So I'm not going back to work for somebody.
Yeah, you already got a little taste of it.
Yeah. So I just did it for real. At the time, I had no money saved, nothing like that. I just found a spot and just what I made, I was putting into it. You know what I mean?
Let's take a shot to that.
Man.
Making shit happen.
Oh, they poured?
Yeah,
I
they
see
poured.
it.
Hold up.
Man, her space, my nigga, good looking,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Appreciate
Oh,
Real.
bad arm.
you. Shit. Nah, you Gucci.
Salute, man. Make
Yes,
shit
sir.
happen, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be faded by it in this bottle.
So is this your second shop or?
Second shop, yeah.
Second shop?
What was the first one called?
Uncommon Cuts. I spell uncommon with a K and cuts with a K.
But you blooded cut?
For real. And the whole shop was red too. I didn't even put it in like that.
I know a lot of the bloods are down there. That's
Yeah.
South End.
South End, you know.
Shout out.
PRP area. Shout out to
So
you.
I got a question. I don't say this. First, I got 2 questions actually. Do white barbers really not shape up?
Yeah.
Because you said that, and then you ain't going. They really don't be doing shape ups.
I mean, a lot of them don't. I mean, not for real. I mean, they do, I guess, now, but you know, there's a lot of white barbershops that don't even use a razor at all. You know, they won't
Damn.
use a razor. You know what I mean?
Never got one.
You know, yeah.
You got a real deal. Get
They
that.
pull out
We
the
had the
scissors.
bangs.
Yeah.
The bangs, the wet, they let your shit just.
Damn, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
There's also.
But I feel like that's what always set me apart from everybody else's cuts when starting. You ain't clientele was my lineup. The shape ups and stuff.
That's dope.
Well, that detail, that's what makes the haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even on the white hair,
You get them corners.
You're right.
You get them corners, Chris.
Yeah, man. This is all about them angles, dog. Them angles, like, man, this shit you need a protractor. You need or something, dog. I'm the type of nigga, I support a lot of barbers, you feel me? Like, if my homie say he cut hair, I'm gonna fuck with him.
Right.
Man, to a certain extent.
Right.
Yeah, to a certain extent. I had one he fucked my nephew up one time, and then he fucked me up. When I had to go to a wedding, I'm like, dog, I gotta take pictures with this goddamn Asian ass mustache.
Damn.
There's a lot of barbers that get into it just thinking it's gonna be an easy job, laid back, just to do it, and there ain't no passion behind it, ain't no skill behind it. They just doing it because it's easy. So, I mean, I feel like
it's a craft at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta perfect your craft.
For sure.
Well,
How you feel
about these chain barbershops? Like, I know they got the one that's in the mall. That's a chain,
right? And
you see them in other cities and shit. It's like on barbershop when that chain didn't cross the street.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure there's good barbers in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like if you're just starting out as a barber, it'd be a good spot to go to because you got like the mall. You got hella traffic come through. You know what I mean?
You
so
build
you
some clientele.
Build clientele. You know what I mean?
Pick up the game, free game.
Right, it's free game for real.
Go to one of them chains, not the super cuts and great clips.
Nah,
don't please.
I know they ain't even barbers in there.
What are they? That's all they do.
Yeah.
And most of your clientele follows you wherever you went to.
Yeah.
Damn.
Start too.
I'm still come people I started in high school. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I started in high school and then I went to WKU freshman year of college, and all I would do was sit up in the dorm room. Cut hair for money, and I hated school, so I was like, man, I'm going back home. Dropped down and going to Barber College. School wasn't for me.
Feel that.
I used to cut hair in the dorm, but I was a lineup nigga. You can't get nothing from me but a lineup.
Man,
what's that movie, bro? Where that nigga would do that, and they was in college. He used to just line niggas shit up. What was it, bro?
Mike. There you go, Mike.
I know. This is me every time, bro. Damn, I can't remember it now. But these niggas was frying fish and shit in there too. It was a big nigga. I can't remember.
He watched one of them.
Nah, it was on BET, bro. It was on BET and shit.
He watched one of them BET movies.
Shout out to the BET movies. I ain't seen none of them since I started watching BET. Like Baby Boy. I used to watch Baby Boy once a week. This came on.
What they had that came on a lot. Waist Deep.
Any Tyrese movie. Tyrese had BET on lock.
Man.
This nigga, my mama told me this nigga Tyrese got a fucking, I don't know if she's right, but my mama don't be telling me no wrong facts. But she said Tyrese got a Ryan's Steakhouse on his property.
On his property?
You can find that.
On the property.
I was like, but you know.
What? Oh, a restaurant? But why a restaurant if you just have a chef?
Just because like people want to go to Ryan, they want to go to regular Ryan, like famous people that I guess just go there.
I don't know about that one, Charlie.
Bro.
He just got a buffet.
Bro, that's
just looking
shit.
up the buffet.
Y'all ain't never been in that position where y'all can put a restaurant on your fucking shit. It might be his favorite restaurant.
Shit.
I mean, that's a stretch, but it could be.
Period, anyway?
No, I don't know no Ryan's. I stopped eating buffets a long time ago.
Ponderosa?
Yeah, I think the one at Preston's still there.
Hometown
buffet.
I think all the buffets.
COVID killed it.
COVID
It killed that shit before COVID for me. I'm like, bro, you got to think everybody touching this shit. They coming through.
Boy, shout out to Jay Garden over there. Remember we used to go by your mom's old spot? The little Asian buffet. It was real. It was like this buffet. You could look at your eye. Then the buffet, you had to walk around the whole room. Like this buffet was just a line. You feel me? I like it like that. I don't like where the whole place is.
Yeah.
Buffet. That's too much. Like Golden Corral's nasty.
Yep. Man, everything's open.
Ponderosa. My mom loved taking
Ponderosa was that shit back in the day, boy.
Shit, I was at Ryan.
Boy, I used to. What was it? It was I can't remember, mashed potatoes or some shit that I was fiending off of for like 2 years.
What's that one nasty place? Bob Evans. I used to go to Bob Evans.
Bob Evans used to smack back in the day, bro. After church or something? Shit, nigga.
After
Shit.
church.
Nigga, after church or something.
Y'all preaching wasn't preaching.
Nah, hell no. I was raised in the white
He
church.
inspired y'all a little bit.
I was raised in the white church. Bro, they made it sure that you were home by 6, by 5, by 4. They had a little early one, 8 to like 11 or 12. You feel me? You ship out, boom. You get to Bob Evans about 2:30. You feel me? It just depends on when you get let out. Hit every time.
I was so mad when I was took the Bob Evans. Like, I was pissed. What are we doing here?
I don't know if I've ever been to a Bob Evans, for real.
I've had the Bob Evans mashed
I don't know
potatoes.
nowadays.
The Bob Evans mashed potatoes.
No, this was in high school. It was maybe around the time.
I don't even think there's a Bob Evans out there. Who is Bob Evans? I don't like when they got 2 first names. Got 2 first names. You suspicious, Bob Evans.
Bob Evans. Hey, that nigga keep the frozen shit on lock. Or the mashed potatoes and shit, all type of shit.
No, I do be getting the Bob Evans.
Microwave.
Yeah,
Flame.
pepper. That
Throw some butter, salt and pepper.
I mean, we know it's bad for you, but damn, that shit's flame, bro. It's easy. Whip it up.
I be
be
thinking about
smooth.
some of the shit we used to eat when you was kids, bro. That shit like, y'all niggas ever drink powdered milk?
No.
That was just some pro nigga shit.
Yes, sir. Everybody said,
Yo, don't make me feel
Everybody said no.
All my food stamps used to eat that government cheese. That was
Damn.
Velveeta before Velveeta.
Charlie,
You feel me?
damn. I wish I knew you back then. I would have threw you some shit.
Bro, I
got you together. Got you a
bro.
care package, bro.
My
I
parents
got you, bro. I would have had you. I wish I knew you
I
back
wasn't out
then,
here
bro.
mixing powdered milk to make cereal. It just was like, it was always in the cabinet in case you didn't have no milk.
And you didn't have no milk.
Hey, I ain't never even seen that.
I ain't seen it.
Oh,
So y'all ain't never seen government cheese either?
Charlie.
Y'all
bro.
never seen government cheese?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have seen it one time in my life.
Government cheese and American cheese. Government cheese is some of the best cheese out.
That's-
It's literally Velveeta before
It's flavorful.
Velveeta.
I work at Kroger, so yeah.
You get that block. That's a big block,
I ain't
bro.
had the
Get
block.
Man, you
Yeah,
a block of
block.
that shit, boy. Yeah, my dad was a Jamaican, so he would take any free shit. We didn't even qualify for none of that shit. He just came home with shit all the time, just boxes of canned shit. Just the cans would be a silver can with it printed on there like green beans. Like no, bro, it's Army food.
They got no label.
God, there's no labels
That
on the
nigga got
can.
it from the barracks.
When they shot them little can drives at school, nigga, I'll come in like Santa Claus. I have all these old ass cans, nigga. Green beans last forever though, right?
Charlie.
So it don't matter where you got them from.
Shit. Hell no. What the fuck?
I think I could go downstairs into the kitchen in the basement and probably grab a can. If you think them green beans is straight, eat it. If you gonna tell the people out there these green beans is straight, why don't you eat a can of them green beans? I got a can. That's some 1998 green beans. Yeah, I guarantee you I got a can of them.
You said 1998. You gotta bring it on the next episode, bro.
They might be 05.
Right.
They might be 05.
Bunker. Oh shit! This
Really,
nigga's prep. He's a prepper. Nigga's a prepper, low key.
Doomsday prepper.
He said, right. He said, I got the grain, I got the corn, I got everything you need, bro.
Hey man,
You get the bug out bag and get gone.
Stay ready.
Hey,
man.
them niggas, man. Them niggas is wild. Have you ever seen the motherfucking episodes of them shits?
Doomsday prepper. It made me feel like I'm out here fucking around.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm off my game. I'm off my game. For real.
I need to start
Dead
building
ass.
bunkers, bro. I seen
I'm
this
off my
$7
game.
million bunker today. It was like, literally, you walk outside, it just looked like a small, like little garage, bro. Like nowhere as big as this room, like half the size, but like it went 43 feet under the ground.
Damn.
It had 3 feet of concrete walls, and it had just like a house, like had everything. in it. 17 million.
You seen the
17 million?
You seen the dude that lucked up? He's like some black dude. He bought a house, bro, and he was figuring shit out. And it's a whole shelter underneath this house that it looks like it's part of the Underground Railroad. Then got built into a shelter, bro.
Damn, that's dope.
He lucked up on that one.
Didn't even know it was there.
Didn't even know it was there. He just seen a fucking door and was like, "What's this?" Boom.
See, I feel
Cut
I'm
left,
slipping,
cut left,
dog.
cut right. He goes all the way down, bro. And it's
Cause I got
obviously on
my
no
roommate from
electricity
college, bro.
shit.
This man, he kind of we still cool as hell, but like I don't be seeing that nigga that much because this nigga just be out here buying guns and buying like land out in the country, and this is a nigga too. And he just be out there and just like he's really prepared. He's getting prepared for this shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're preparing for, bro. Like,
What's coming?
I think the worst has already came, bro. Have you met these little youngins out here, bro? If I ain't scared of them, I ain't scared of nothing, bro. For these young niggas out here, wow, bro, I don't give a fuck about no zombie. The young niggas get them. Like real talk, just sit in your house, what the young niggas do. They've been waiting their whole life.
I seen Walker Farley. He done bought him a farm.
Is
that a fly?
I mean, shit, you see the niggas with all the money bought the farms. Bezos, Gates.
Yeah.
Bro, like dead ass, bro. All out Texas. Everybody moved to Texas. Everybody got bread, moved to Texas.
That's the plan.
What's that mean? You tell me.
Texas
They ain't got no taxes.
Yeah.
Ain't
That
paying
does-
taxes.
I feel like Texas has probably always been cheap, compared to everywhere else.
And there's so much of it, dog. It's all flat. A lot of it's flat. So you could do a lot with it in Texas, for real. I was watching some shit the other day. They said the best city to live in, like cheapest bang for your buck, Cleveland, Ohio.
Really?
Cleveland.
Right. Who wants to
But they
live
say
in
it costs
Cleveland?
$39,000 a year to live.
Well, yeah, that's all you need to make.
But think about it,
Like,
they got 3
comfortably.
proteins.
3 proteins.
They got 3
Yeah,
proteins.
more than enough.
That is true.
Look
is
just
true.
as good as ours, if not better, for real.
Yeah.
The
Right.
climate's just fucked up.
I can't say that. I ain't never been to Cleveland.
It's on Ohio. I still-
It is, yeah. It's
I
smooth.
had a little drunk.
Oh, something about Ohio though. It's like,
It's smooth.
Like I don't mind. I guess you just gotta be born places, but
I like Cincinnati. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cleveland is just real higher up than Cincinnati. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Cincinnati is kind of like a cousin a little bit, kind of like
Yeah.
we've been going to Cincinnati since we was young.
Right.
Shit, Mike from Cincinnati.
No, I'm not. I'm from Toledo, Ohio, but
You from
yeah.
Toledo? Where's that at?
It's northern Ohio. It's close. It's 6 hours away. Something like that.
About Cleveland. About
Toledo.
Cleveland.
I didn't know that. This nigga, Mike was from Toledo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that explains it all.
Yeah. I mean, now it's
That
starting to
make
make
a lot of
sense.
sense, yeah.
What makes sense? Please let me know what the fuck makes
All
sense, my
coming together
nigga.
now.
Yeah. Let's take
That might have been the last puzzle.
let's take a shot for everything coming together now that we know that Mike's from Toledo.
Y'all niggas knew this.
I did.
I thought you was from Cincinnati the whole time.
Damn.
Shit, we went to
Damn,
elementary
bro.
school together. You know,
That's
I'm-
deep. Y'all some of my closest niggas. That's deep.
Whew.
They getting a little easier.
Yeah. Smooth.
I'm gonna be
That
fake.
Russell ain't bad for real.
Nah, Russell.
The first one was a little too, not too much.
Easier.
Jig said we should have made some old fashions with him.
Ooh, you got bourbon on your breath though, for sure.
I was like, man, I don't feel
He's
like
on-
making
that's
old
one of
fashions
them.
in a barbershop. You know, I might have been the first rapper to make old fashions in the barbershop while doing a podcast. I know Soulja Boy ain't did that. Soulja Boy ain't
He
did
supposed
that
to do
one.
everything.
Yeah.
He really is though.
Right.
Hold on, maybe not. Because you got to think LeBron in them podcasts, man, they be smoking and drinking on that motherfucker, don't they?
Okay, they be
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah, no.
Not smoking. They be hitting them cigars. and
Cigars,
shit.
yeah.
You think somebody filling their cigars with? Think they just rolling cigars for 'em?
You probably
Maybe.
buy a cigar like
Yeah, why wouldn't you just buy
they
cigars?
doing and trying to do a new cigar ordinance where you can start smoking tobacco inside.
Cigars is
Really?
too
That's
pungent
Yeah,
for me. Bro.
because they're trying to make like cigar rooms so that people can have cigar rooms here.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
and it's a perfect city. Like we can't have all the bourbon and not cigars, but
Right.
I feel real wrong when I be in functions where I can smoke cigarettes and smoke tobacco inside. Like when you be in Tennessee or you be in like
Yeah, I feel like
That's
it's
crazy growing up. Like my dad
Yeah.
smoked. You know what I mean? Going to restaurants and stuff, like just going to the smoker section and
growing
eating.
up, the
Eat while
smoking section
smoking.
was
Right.
I ain't smoking while the fuck
Yeah.
I'm
my
sitting here
dad
trying
was
to eat.
Right.
smoking a cigarette doing whatever.
Right.
Like he would be fixing his car with
Right.
fucking dangerous oils, all this shit, and he just got a cigarette hanging from his lip.
Right. Them ain't gonna move either.
I mean, he can talk.
Like
and
it's
stay on the
it's
bottom.
permanent right there. Permanent. Like got the got the permanent indention and shit on the lip. Motherfucking years and years and years. Motherfucker like a comfort soft bed.
Yeah.
But you gotta realize some motherfuckers was smoking. Like I had a homie tell me his dad would smoke 2 cigarettes at once. Like,
Ooh,
That's
no.
super wild.
and this
No.
motherfucker probably like 60-something years old
2
right
at
now,
once.
bro. Think about it. So wasn't the cigarettes killing them? Maybe because the motherfuckers was living to 65, then dying of lung cancer. Like, all
Man.
My dad died at 63, but he actually worked in a bunch of chemical plants.
Yeah, my
too,
dad.
so-
That's what happened to my dad.
but-
His shit, he died at 67 for that shit.
Yeah.
I want to. I smoked probably on the way home from Cali. I drove from Cali straight through. That's probably like 36 hours. I want to say I smoked like close to 2 packs of cigarettes.
In 36 hours?
36 hours. I felt
But you
like
drive.
I
I
had
mean, you
nut
drive. You
cancer.
feel like you gotta do something.
Yeah,
No,
you gotta
because
stay
I'm
away.
smoking weed.
Right,
Right,
yeah.
Because I want to smoke no
Right,
weed.
paranoid.
So,
you
you know
don't
what I'm saying?
drive from California.
Right. You know, nah. So I was just smoking fucking cigarette after cigarette.
Yeah.
Nigga. My mouth hurt so bad. Slop was coming out of my mouth.
Damn, this nigga was strung out.
Like, I was like,
Nigga, what was on them cigarettes, nigga?
He had Red Bulls and
That's
cigarettes.
This nigga had to wipe the mouth, the little white shit that be foaming in the
But I
corners
had
and
took
shit.
like 2 Vicodins or some shit. So
Yeah, that's what it was. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. It ain't the cigarettes, my
You
nigga.
should have just gone ahead and
It ain't
screwed
the
all, mixed all your cigarettes together. Just one long ass cigarette.
I was smoking so many shit. My mouth hurt. Like I've never felt that.
Now, every time I leave vacation, because I don't know why on vacation I smoke tobacco, like I actually smoke
Right.
tobacco. I don't know why when I get out of my
Yeah.
city, I just want to smoke black and mouth in front of everybody. I don't know why. So I'll be doing that and I get back and you got canker sores in your mouth and all that shit.
I remember like you rolling your own cigarette. You don't running out of cigarettes, running out of blacks. You over there rolling your own
And
cigarettes.
that's what made me quit tobacco. You did quit. Roll your own fucking cigarette and then make you quit. It took 3 of my own rolled cigarettes for me to quit.
You really said that.
Look at me now. Mr. Fall.
Mr. Fall, everybody got one. Let's get the plug.
I mean, we really just stopped on the store on the way back. You said, "I got you a fall." I've been hitting you.
For real.
I did one
I've hit a
time.
spliff a couple
When I
times.
came back from Jamaica, I smoked spliff because
You said one time.
No, it was like a couple times because like actually I was there's a couple split journeys. You feel me? You know,
Said, "Mama,
back in the days, you feel me? You didn't have enough weed.
Yeah, you saved it. You know, you
Have enough weed, you
Yeah.
sprinkle it there, and then you realize you get your money up and you start
Right,
rolling big joints.
yeah.
Then after Jamaica, they was like, "Oh, you gotta put the vibes in it." I was like, "It's the vibes. Tobacco's the vibe. Put the vibe in it. All right, I'm gonna do it for
Can't
the,
tobacco
Niggas
you.
I'm gonna do it for my peoples." And then I did it. And niggas look at me funny and weird, like, "Bro, I won't hit that, but not matching type shit." So I stopped.
I can't think of the last time I hit a split.
But I would tell you even last time I hit a split. Just right now, because we smoking tobacco and goddamn.
God.
All they doing is putting the tobacco
Technically,
in their joint paper.
Yeah,
We putting the
technically.
tobacco on the outside. We smoke splits non-stop all day.
Y'all heard about that growl?
Okay, here it is. I seen a nigga split a blunt.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Who did that? Who did that? That man out, dog. That's horrible.
You see old cats just smoking Rellos like
Right.
just normal. Like,
I've
how you
seen
smoke
niggas.
those?
I
Yeah,
got Churchill
man.
down there, but I
Yeah,
seen
Peach
niggas
Optimo just smoking it.
Yep, peach optimo. They'll even go to the grape, and I ain't seen a grape in I don't know how long.
Man.
A grape, you'll know a smell of a grape.
Oh man, I had a home.
And I've seen a nigga smoke a
You
grape.
had to have one on when you smoke a red.
Oh,
you know?
oh yeah, you had to have
some
something.
flavor.
Boy, brickweed.
Unless you had some of that 540.
Boy, that
Yeah,
crunch.
that crunch.
Crunch,
Yeah.
crunch, that's what I'm saying. That
That's
crunch, boy. That
Yeah,
lime
yeah,
green
yeah.
crunch.
Crunch,
Shit.
boy.
You
All right, what would you? How would you be? You would be mad if you got a pack of that now, though.
Oh, I got a pack of it at the crib. I'm just sitting on
I kind of be excited just to see it.
Right, just
you know?
I can show you some crunch.
Yeah.
I can show you some
The
crunch.
crunch was that.
No seeds.
No
No
seeds in
seeds
the
in the
crunch.
crunch. No seeds in the crunch.
We need the lime green
No,
though.
no,
that
that's
light
not-
green.
That light green was nice.
That was some of the
They did.
limest.
That's what everybody calling Blue Dream now.
Oh, you didn't need
Oh,
no.
yeah, blue
That's
dream
what
was
everybody
kind
call
of
Blue Dream.
boom, boom. Yeah.
Dead ass, nigga. I know that 540 when you just see that shit.
Yeah.
That
Like,
shit used to have a nigga high
that,
though.
what they call mids. That
Yeah, I
mids.
guess if you get a pack
Nah,
of
that was
now, it'd be a
70. That
mid.
was some 70. It wasn't quite mid.
If it was
a
like
little better. It
that
was
back in the
quite-
day, thank God niggas'
50
tolerance
bucks.
went up and shit. Cause
Yeah,
Jesus, I was in
Nah,
love
one
with
time,
that shit.
one day I'm gonna do a relay race with niggas. I'm gonna get my niggas, grab them all up, put like 1,000 on the table, be like, yo, whoever can find an ounce of 40 the quickest gets 1,000. I guarantee
An
niggas
ounce
gonna be
of
looking
40?
all
I win
day.
that. I might win that. I know some folks. I know some folks.
No, if you could find some lows, some mid now. I don't know no nigga that sell mid. I'm not mid, but like lows, like
low.
PSA, all these niggas sell mid.
Some
niggas be selling mid. I'm talking about lows though.
low.
Like lows. I ain't know not one nigga right now that I know personally that I'd buy weed from that's selling lows.
Somebody got some, bro. Cause some niggas got trash.
No, it's a lot. I hear it all the time. Oh yeah, my old head, he sell Reggie. They call it Reggie still.
Yeah.
Old people do smoke that.
Well,
Gas
yeah,
there's nobody that really.
Some of them rather had it. The gas is too strong.
Too
It's
strong.
too strong. They can't
Yeah.
smoke that.
I know a lot of old people that be on the edibles too.
Man, they love them edibles. They
Yo,
love
okay.
them.
So I had an edible. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. I'm talking about. I'm on this couch. Stuck. You know that commercial? Them old Truth commercials?
That's how you
when it was
when the
flat.
bitch
When
would
it
be
was
flat,
flat.
she used to
Literally, bro. I could
Hey,
not do
how right
nothing.
was they on that commercial? How you feel?
There's a couple of them that the third
When the
they're
dog
spot
starts
on, bro.
Yeah, they don't
I didn't appreciate them then.
I was like,
Bitch,
what
what the
the
fuck? Why you
Sorry.
talking to the
You
dog?
I was
judge
like,
me.
nobody sitting on the couch. The bitches on the couch deflated.
Yo,
Like,
I'm
She was like, oh, she used to be cool. We used to hang out. They were spot on, bro.
they was
They
right
were
in the
spot
motherfucker.
on, bro.
I'm sitting on the couch the same way. I was like,
Yo,
I seen you on the couch.
when we smoked 2 blunts, literally.
I'm
I'm like, bro, I
bro,
can't
they know
move.
me. They talking directly to
bro, we
me,
literally
bro.
said yesterday, bro, just set.
So
Like,
if
I don't know
they-
how it popped up, but we just like, damn, they was right about that shit. We started running through all the commercials. Bitch walked in the kitchen, her dog started talking to her. It was like, man, we used to be cool. Remember you used to take me on walks? I was like, that bitch probably did start getting high and stop walking around the block with this dog.
Damn. For real.
Oh,
Check them out again. Yo, if you
Nah,
got
there was one where the,
PTSD.
where the dad walked in the room on his son. He had a bag of like weed and drug paraphernalia. He's like, where'd you get this? She's like, where'd you learn how to do all this? He's like, where'd you learn? She's like, from you, Dad. I learned to do it from you, Dad.
that
And
one
it was
did,
like,
right?
parents who do drugs
I
have
said,
kids.
turn that one
Oh,
off. I said, turn that off.
Turn it off right now.
Turn that one off. I don't want to see that one.
That shit was funny,
That
dog.
shit, no, there was one. What they had? Did you see the one with the fat dude? When they turned into the fat dude?
Oh, yeah, that one, it's in Michigan right
It's
now.
a
That's
new one.
recent
It's a new one. Yeah, a recent one.
It's causing they causing some shit in Michigan, talking about they body shaming because it had dudes sitting on the couch, skinny dude, I eat a pizza, then it had him pop up next to him, supposed to be him in 10 years, and he's all fat, clothes ain't fitting,
Damn,
it's looking all
because the
nasty.
weed?
And they said it was because of the weed.
Damn.
But I thought the
just a
controversy was because of
message.
the weed, but they were saying the controversy because they body shaming fat people type shit.
It's the weed.
Yeah, like
I mean, for real though, if you use it like that, it can do that. So you can sit
For
there and
sure.
really
You be lit.
lazy your
Fucking-
day away.
Nigga.
I'm saying
Late night, if I nigga get high late night, Uber Eats,
bro,
Run
the
the ticket up,
munchies
nigga.
are a real thing.
run the ticket up.
The munchies are a real thing. Like I know I ain't hungry. I just know this shit sound good and this
Right.
is 5 steps away from me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go eat on this shit.
Right.
Don't go to the grocery store after you smoke.
Everything looks like a
hell
good
no.
thing to get.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
worst
might
thing.
cook this. I might get that.
You come home ain't got shit to eat though.
Spend $250
You
somehow.
come home still be hungry. Be like, what the fuck?
For real.
Spend $250 and don't have
Not
a
that I'm
damn
saying
thing.
don't smoke.
Can't cook a meal, but you can't have shit to eat.
For real.
Goddamn. Real, that's a story.
For real,
about
I
life.
be grocery shopping. I be
swear.
pissed, yo. I
I
be
swear.
pissed because I just
Yeah,
dab the blunt out as I'm putting up or pulling up, and I get in there. I'm like,
Man,
damn.
what I eat?
I'm about to cook all this shit, and I'll grab one piece from this meal, one piece from that meal, one piece from that meal. I don't got a damn
Y'all
thing
make
to
more
cook.
smoke just to go eat.
Man, hey, for real though.
That's
But
what I'm
everything's
saying.
better when you had though.
Everything is. Some shit ain't. Getting pulled over by police.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Don't do that.
That shit.
Don't do that.
That shit terrible, dog. There's a lot of shit that ain't better when you high.
Well,
bruh.
but there's a lot of shit that is better when you're high as well.
Like, I prefer not to have sex high.
Oh, you crazy.
Yeah, you're tripping.
You crazy.
Man, you be feeling
crazy.
shit too much. Nigga be in there like, oh, this is what pussy feels like.
Yeah, you try to go too.
Or I just be high and lazy. Nah, I need to be sober for that shit.
There ain't no such thing as a guy being able to be lazy. That shit don't be
Some women don't understand that. It's like, yeah, sex is cool for you, but like, all right, cool, I just hopped out the shower. Yeah, you won't have sex. But you're not gonna be sweating like a fucking ape by the end of this type shit. Like, I gotta hop in the shower again.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, nah, I ain't really on it tonight. It ain't got nothing to do with like ass with the surroundings. I want to go play a fucking pick up 21 game. That's really what it is.
It's a whole damn puddle in my goddamn belly button and shit.
Do I want to play a pick up 21 game right before I go to sleep? Usually, no.
Right.
But some nights, I might go play a pick up 21 game. Like, fuck it. Like, I ain't doing shit.
He said, I ain't doing shit.
I might go to bed.
That's how it be, man.
Nah,
Damn.
let's talk some more about Zack. We done got off on 10. You know how it is.
That's all we ever do.
Can we get into
It's
some of this, all this vintage stuff and these hats, man?
Yeah,
You told me a
for sure.
crazy thing. You said this one I'm looking at, this one on top of you is a
The one above,
a crazy piece.
Yeah,
but
it's,
I don't know if all of the other ones the
That's
same.
a Nick
or-
Fouquet. That's my baby right there.
Nick,
Yo.
okay.
Yo.
Yeah. I
So that's the
Nick
Richie
Fouquet
Mill.
out of LA.
That's the Richie Mill of the
Yeah.
cowboy hats.
For sure.
Beaver
Okay.
Felt.
Nah,
Yeah,
motherfuckers flame.
Man.
I wonder if you can see
That
it.
bandana.
Can you see this hat?
You got a couple of these motherfuckers over there.
Nah, but it's some all,
Out
it's
of
all
all
kind
of
of
them,
crazy
right?
vintage
That's
pieces.
your
It's like
favorite.
all, like these
Is it
varsity
pay
jackets in
so much
here.
for it, or-
Hey, just the way it fits, the way it looks, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Did you have to get tailored and shit? Like,
Yeah, I mean.
your hat
it's
game be
like,
crazy.
yeah. So yeah,
Motherfuckers is flame too.
the fall black
Go
one.
grab some. Go grab a couple of them. Motherfuckers is the hat game crazy.
I like the bandanas
Future
wrapped
step the hat
around them.
up. I was just playing.
Yeah, this one. This
What's
is
that ginger ale at?
Griffin, Derby City Hatters from Louisville. You know what I mean? It's made
Oh, yeah,
here.
that's a good plug.
Yeah, this one from Louisville.
You got-
Put on
Some
for
of
them
that
then.
camera.
Say put it on.
Yeah, no, I was saying, you know,
Let them know. Shout
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah, shout out. Griffin,
Yeah,
Derby
for
City
sure.
Hatters. You need a hat here locally in Louisville? Where you go?
Derby City
sure.
Hatters, for sure.
Need a hat for Derby? They got you.
Yeah, that motherfucker's clean.
But I like it just because it's local. You know
I
what
like
mean?
that
Hell
one.
yeah,
The
you always
burnt.
got to plug that.
The burnt one's
Always.
fire.
Yeah, this one. This is Travis Austin. He started in Austin, Texas, and he's now in got a spot in Nashville. I like it. You know, get the snake skin. Snake
what's
skin.
all the
Oh, that's
age
cool.
on
Oh
it?
shit!
Is
I didn't even
that-
peep
That
this.
motherfucker's
Yeah.
raw.
That's why I told you I like all the
Yeah.
bandanas on them or the
Yeah.
bands. And
That's a snake. It's a snake
Yeah.
head on there.
snake
Yeah,
head.
so
Where?
he does custom hats.
Show me the snake head.
Yeah. The head on
Oh
it.
shit, that's crazy. I ain't see that.
Hell yeah.
Talk on camera with
Western
your
style
I
pills.
see. I
hats.
was looking at the
That's
burn
my
and all
shit.
that. Oh,
You know, with the long hair, I like rocking the hats.
no, for
Still
sure.
The future.
I just seen a lot of vintage shit. I ain't know. If
Yeah,
that
this one
went
is
with it or-
it's funny. This is vintage piece for real, but this is actually an Arby's hat.
An army hat.
Arby's.
Oh.
That's cool.
Word.
From Ty, my homie Ty, he got it off eBay. He's like, man, this hat's dope. Get it. And it's
That's
actually
clean.
it's from Arby's.
From Arby's, though.
Man.
What Arby was rocking
I know.
this?
I'm about to.
That's they gave Pharrell a bag, I think.
Man.
Arby's.
Arby's
Yeah.
Cowboy.
I guess
Oh, I guess it does because they logo.
Yeah, 'cause
is
they
a
just
hat.
logo,
Yeah.
big hat, yeah. I don't know. They must have been getting that hat out with Mills back in the day or something.
Right.
Yeah.
For
Arby's.
real, that's
bringing the
clean,
hats
though.
back.
For real, for real.
You said what?
I said, that's clean, though.
No, that's fire. That's
The
fire.
Arby's.
Yeah, so what
Man,
else you? I
that'd
know
be
because this is
crazy.
bigger than the
You probably sell
barbershop.
that
So
for
what else
sure.
you trying to get cracking in? I know you got the art gallery.
Yeah, the art gallery. So I just, I had the space. I wanted more, than just a barbershop. I'm just bring everything I'm into all in one. I love clothes, I love fashion, I love art. Just bring everything I'm into all in one. Eventually, we got a basement. I plan on turning into a speakeasy. We can, have live music, put a bar down there. Place to hang out.
Yeah.
But just bring everything I'm into: music, art, fashion, style, cutting hair. It's everything I love all in one place.
That's
Oh
dope.
yeah, that's clean.
You got any themes for the speakeasy? Or you don't want to give them out
Club
yet, or-
season.
Club season.
Club
I was
season.
planning on doing like, a jazz night, a blues night, you know what I mean?
That'd
Different,
be clean,
different
yeah.
vibes like that, you know.
Local acts, that'd be raw.
Do like a membership program, you know what I mean? You be a member and, you bring your own guests, you know what I mean? As long as you're a member. That's why the vault door, you have access to the code. Eventually put the entrance from the outside too, you know what I mean?
Well, I didn't know if I was spilling it out too early or shit. If this is a good, just fucking break on it. You know?
For
roll
sure.
out here.
It's coming. I'm planning on start on the fall here in a couple of months. So,
Yeah, we definitely look
Yeah.
forward to that.
yeah,
Let's take a shot for that.
for sure.
Oh, for
Keep
sure.
on progressing.
It's called manifestation.
With Tyler and Jig, they get connections. We can bring it to life.
Yeah, it's just gonna
Alright,
definitely
y'all.
happen.
For sure.
Yeah, sure.
Salute. All right, drop topics. What you got for us, Kobe?
Woo!
You probably got another round of shots. What you got for us in your phone, man? What you got for us?
Oh.
Some of these
Oh,
topics.
it hurt him. Look at it. Always talking about me and shit.
What?
The shot got you.
Oh yeah, I said that. I said that.
Yeah. You always been my neck.
But no,
smooth,
shit. What y'all
man.
think about that Space Jam movie? Huh?
I said,
I ain't seen it. I ain't
I'm
seen
probably gonna take I got $2. I'm gonna take them this weekend to see
Yeah.
it.
See, I pulled it up. I should have went to the theater, but shit, we pulled it up on the movie
I
website.
don't know if they can watch the first one first before I take them. Or,
Yeah.
Nah, don't even. Just as a brand new movie.
Well, I mean,
They might not
they're girls, so
appreciate it
they,
as
I mean,
much.
I feel like my oldest daughter, she's getting into basketball now,
Okay.
She don't play or anything, but she knows I like it, and so. But
If you watch it as a brand new movie, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Then it's a smooth movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could, but if you watch it trying to compare it and was LeBron's acting great and da-da-da, come
that's
on.
what
all
I
that.
seen the
If
preview.
you're super critical of it,
I was critical of it, but go back to the first. Jordan's acting wasn't that great either. But it's
Right.
just. But at the same time, it's them
But I
being
mean,
herself.
LeBron-
If you ain't seen it, I really don't want to tell you, but it ain't touching it. Put it like
They
that.
ain't touched the first one.
I want to see it.
That's what we grew up on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I feel
it
like
is.
that's why we grew up on that shit. So that's why it's like it's holds dearest in our heart. Like we not gonna like
See,
whatever sequel was better than the first.
And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Besides Scary Movie 2.
Okay.
That one was better than the
Okay.
first
I
one.
feel like if they would have
Scary Movie 2 was
made it a
fire.
whole different movie, and you know what I'm saying, just made hints to fucking I got
Yeah, that's what
motivation
I
from
want.
this.
Yeah, that's what I
It would
want.
have been people would have looked at it completely different, and
Yeah.
it would have been a
You
better
didn't
movie.
even see a
type
poster
shit, but-
about MJ back in the day or no other shit, even in the movie.
He probably had nothing to do with
Man,
it.
like we're not okay. Let's not talk about it. You ain't seen shit. We can talk
Talk
about
about
it.
what?
The whole shit. You can talk about it. It ain't touching it though. You feel me? Like
I mean, it's all opinion based. I'm sure there's a nigga that'll argue to the death that shit was way better.
Bro, you seen
know
the
what I'm saying?
grass.
But at the end of the day, is it the kids now that they like it for real?
Yeah,
You know
and that's what I'm saying. My son, he loved it. He don't want to watch it
Right.
again, and he's
Yeah.
shit.
Hey,
I
that's
figured
awesome.
out. I
I'm saying,
figured out
like-
some shit with
Yeah.
him watching it. I'm like, okay, that one. It's not a terrible movie at all. It's not. It's a good movie.
So I see all the kids coming in with their Space Jam gear already.
Yeah, it's
you know
a
what I mean?
good movie. It's just.
They liked it and they loved it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what matters. You know what I mean?
It's just, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think Jurassic
that's
Park.
their generation. Yeah. What we had.
Yeah, exactly.
Jurassic Park 1 wasn't Jurassic
See, but
World.
then
You
again,
know what I'm
now
saying?
I guess as an adult, I'm trying to be a critic now and shit like that. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
and roping over there.
And that's what it is. Don't be super critical. Just watch it as a movie, and then you know what I'm
But
saying.
my whole thing is I'm trying to watch it as LeBron. You feel me? Like this is
That's the thing. He's not a great actor.
not a great
He's
actor,
not
bro.
a great
How you
actor.
gonna
I'm
be
sorry
such
to
a
be
bad
off that.
actor at being yourself?
I noticed that just from the previews of it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And
Bro's being himself.
I gotta say, you are being LeBron.
You're being your bro, like LeBron, bro. Like, how are you so bad at being LeBron? We don't hate you. We love you, but I'm just saying, like, damn.
Y'all see the video of him and his stunt devil? Well, they look just like.
I didn't see that.
I'm talking. They look just. I couldn't tell them apart.
Damn. There's a nigga
LeBron
that's out
couldn't
here
do
the
his
size of
own
LeBron.
stuff?
2 LeBrons?
Man, look just like.
hey, nah, because when they take him up there and he's up, shit, as high as the building, they got him on ropes and he got to do it between the legs and then dunk
yeah, I
the
seen
shit.
that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this a multi-million-dollar athlete.
I
Right.
think LeBron is more athletic than Jackie Chan. And Jackie Chan.
Athletic, yeah, but we ain't about to risk him doing no
Nah,
between the
got
legs.
die.
You know what I'm saying?
He can't be getting hurt.
On the ropes.
All right. I already
Come on now.
I already
I made this become a billionaire, so
right.
Yeah,
exactly.
He got.
That's respect on off top. Off top. How many
Did he
black
become a
billionaires?
billionaire or did he?
I think it's off career earnings, or it's off career earnings and endorsements.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
endorsements
Yeah,
for
first,
sure. You gotta think.
I think the only
I don't know,
one
but he
they
gets
said-
paid a lot too.
The only ones they said was there was Tiger Woods, Messi, and what's the other soccer player?
Ronaldo's getting paid like a month.
They said them was the only 4 ones who touched off $1 billion off the sport.
Yeah.
It gotta be LeBron.
Mayweather.
I'm sure Mayweather.
He probably touched it. He ain't got it.
Mayweather.
He be spending
There
that
was
shit
5
too
of them.
fast.
There was 5 of them.
Mayweather. Man.
They said-
But he got a club. He got a bunch of strip clubs.
They say
Yeah.
Mayweather's a hustler. They say
Nah, he
Mayweather
got-
owned a lot of Vegas, and Mayweather
He know how to make it.
He was strategically boxing people too and
yeah.
making shows.
Mayweather's a
and
genius for real.
He's really
He's first
cool.
one to be his own promoter. You know what I mean? Ain't
And
nobody.
what's he do? You gotta think. He only fights when he knows he's making the money
Right.
for the fight.
And he gonna win.
Right.
Businessman in
What
the
am I
ring
doing?
and out the
All right,
ring
so
too,
look.
though. You know
Right.
saying?
What,
That's I'm saying.
if
He's
you-
promoting his own fight, like he ain't got nobody taking the cut of promoting.
Why wouldn't he do that? Shit,
That's the money team.
I
Yeah.
can't do that. Why would I do that?
Right.
Right, he's like the last of a dying breed. Like
Right.
He is.
dude, like niggas like it was. You got
mean,
boxers,
who
but
else
like
though?
but some of
You
these
got-
boxers ain't got no personality. Like Canelo, like.
But
He ain't
yeah,
got a personality.
he's
These
a fighter.
niggas, like, he's
He's
fighters.
soft-spoken
He's
and
like a
shit.
hero of his city, but like, you got Mayweather, and the next
There's a
person to
couple
come out
other
of
niggas.
Mayweather, like Broner tried, but Broner can't fight. Well, he actually can't fight, but he be losing all the time.
What's bro's name? Big heavy hitter.
Those are
Deontay Wilder.
But he
But
ain't,
that's
he,
the
ain't- he
thing.
ain't got that same persona. Like, Mayweather is like a
Trying to
bigger
do
He's
than
a
life.
presence.
trying it.
He's
Who's the dude that's coming up under Mayweather?
Javante Davis.
Yeah. I think he.
But see, he's a hothead though. He got
Yeah.
a lot of
He
other
be
shit
doing
going
hands
on.
on.
He got a lot of
He
other
got,
shit.
like, he
Yeah.
got a lot of dirt on his name.
Dirty.
Like,
Got a lot of
Broner's
fame
already.
shit.
And then what's the?
There is one though, nice. Errol Spence. He's nice.
Yeah.
He's in the same weight class, but all of them.
Then what's that young Mexican kid?
I know.
Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he's a tough.
punch off ass and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I
Is
guess
that
he's
show?
undefeated, but
Right.
shit, I ain't know. I ain't see him to Instagram.
Right.
For real,
right.
for real. So
That's
how
how
these
it
buzz
Right.
That's normally how it went.
I ain't
Shout
know
out
if
to
he-
Anthony Sims Jr.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? So that nigga, he undefeated, bro. He lost one. It was a decision. He should have won. But he was around. He was here training. You feel me?
I ain't a mad cool nigga. And
He's cool
on
as
them
fuck,
skates.
but
I need to
he's fired. He gonna be big. He gonna be big as fuck. He's already up there, but you feel me? He only lost one fight. Majority
Right.
of shit's knockouts. But my nigga, you feel me? He's cold. He's cold with it.
He's from the
And
city?
He's from Compton. But you feel me? He was down
He
here.
was here in the
He
city,
was down
though.
here and was
Oh,
laying
okay,
low
okay.
training with I think Muhammad Ali's people. You
Okay.
feel me? So that's where I met him here. But the nigga's cold, so you're gonna give him a shout out. Shout out my nigga.
Shout out that.
Who was that fought at the Air Force Amphitheater the other night?
Oh, somebody from here. He was
yeah.
from here, young nigga. Yeah. Man, what's that
Up
nigga
and
name?
coming.
The
Yeah.
Hispanic dude?
Nah,
He
he's
was a
black.
Hispanic nigga from
They
here.
boxing
He
for
was cold.
everything?
Yeah, Air Force Amphitheater. They had a
They doing it big.
Man.
Shakespeare.
I heard-
boxing.
I heard they was about
They
to start
better-
boxing in his barbershop. I heard you putting a boxing ring in his barbershop.
Well, who that gonna be?
I heard there was gonna be a boxing ring in there.
He said, we can't.
All this drama.
Sign me up.
Handle it real
Right,
quick.
go ahead and
Sign
handle
me
this shit.
up, man.
I wanted people to really be about that and see a lot of people talk shit.
Yeah,
about
everybody
this
talk
shit.
shit.
that's
too.
the
Nobody
thing.
wanna
You
get
gotta,
down
you gotta
for
set
real.
some boundary. I say, if you got a helmet, then you know what I'm saying, everybody can go as crazy as you want.
Right.
You can swing hard. You know what I'm saying? But if it's no helmet,
Oh, what you talking about?
you hit a
Little
nigga
pad
at a
joint?
9,
Yeah.
they gonna want to take the gloves off.
Right.
And you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you gonna want
You
to.
hit a nigga with a 9.
Even with a
count,
helmet,
boom,
when
boom,
you gonna get mad,
Yeah,
you
you gonna get
Yeah,
mad
shit,
either
like a
way.
helmet don't
But
stop
still,
you
you
getting
can't,
rocked.
you
Right.
can't take your helmet off. You can't take your gloves off.
But
You know
back
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
day, we backyard box
Yeah.
all the time. I love that shit.
What's that
I
shit
say all
called
you need is
now,
gloves.
bruh?
You need
There's
no
one
helmet.
on YouTube, bro, that these niggas real deal be getting down. It's
Oh,
like
the
that
backyard,
the
the backyard
shit.
brawls, whatever that
What
shit
is that shit
backyard.
called? I can't remember.
I
Bro.
know some of them niggas be going.
Them
at
niggas
it.
go ham. They'll do the MMA match,
Yeah.
or they'll do the boxing as well. And this
I'm
shit
not
is
doing no.
everywhere. They got this one in Cali. They got
Yeah.
one fucking in Georgia.
put
where
on
the
the
fuck
MMA
nigga
gloves.
be.
Mazadon.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That
All
shit-
that. That's how they started in
That shit's just
Miami.
It's
You
thick.
bare knuckle brawling pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
With just a little
Yeah.
A little pad on that. You
I
fighting.
remember, shout out Kimbo Slice. I remember
Man.
Kimbo
Well,
Slice.
R.I.P.
That's how it
Kimbo
all started,
Slice.
man.
R.I.P. Kimbo
Yeah.
Slice.
I remember just
And
watching them on
boy,
YouTube.
you seen the one where the nigga's eye was over all the way out his head,
Out his
bro?
head. Yeah.
Falling.
Bro, and he told him 3 times. He was like, hey. And then he dropped to his knees.
Bro,
That's
but
all
you gotta
my nigga had to
understand
do. Though. He was like, bro, I'm done.
You gotta think
My whole
they
eyes
probably
out of
had
my
mad
head,
bread
bro.
on there. They probably had 4 digits of money on that.
Man.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely
Oh, yeah.
betting. They were definitely betting for sure, bro. Those 2 big-ass niggas, bro. I'd be like, man, shit. Shit, what you gotta do? What
I
gotta
wouldn't have
do?
fought Kimbo Slice.
No.
Fuck no.
hell
Hell
no.
no. There ain't no way in hell I'd fuck
That's
him.
when
up.
niggas started shooting niggas. I'm not fighting you, bro. I'm
That
shooting you.
nigga, you gotta shoot.
I gotta
And
shoot.
you
I
gotta
gotta
shoot,
shoot you, bro.
shoot and shoot, bro. You gotta hit that nigga
You
like
gotta
4
jump the
You
whole
times.
can't even
round.
jump him.
And he ain't stopping,
I don't
bro.
even feel
Jump
comfortable
the whole
jumping. Kimbo
He
Slice
stopped.
for 3 of them. You know what
I'm not jumping Kimbo Slice. Like,
No.
No.
So we can all be laid out?
Yeah, he gonna have all 4 of us in
Yeah.
Bro,
We
had
gotta
the
have
whole
this story on the
slugs,
way
bro.
home.
He was slugged out, bro. You don't fuck with
Did
a
he go
nigga
to
that's
the UFC?
bald, got the beard, and he's
Did he go
slugged
to
out.
the
I think it
Yeah.
was before UFC. I think he was doing something else before you.
He was just doing the street fighting
Yeah.
shit.
No, and then he did like I think it was like extreme fighting or something like that.
Bellator.
Something.
It
Bellator
wasn't
or
UFC though.
something?
It wasn't UFC though.
But he was in the UFC.
Yeah. He didn't do too well, but
No, he fought what's that nigga's name? Frank Shamrock?
Yeah,
or
no,
something?
it wasn't. What was the big dude, blonde head dude with a flat top? Did he fight him?
yeah, but I think he lost though, didn't he?
I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. He was a wrestler.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Did he fight
ain't
him?
fight
Nah,
Lesnar.
hell no. He ain't
Hell
fight
no.
Lesnar.
Hell
Hell no.
We'll pull that bitch
I
up.
have to look that up right now.
Kill
Did he
us,
not?
They
Nah.
both, but I feel like they both
I
did.
remember one time
He
both
was
fighters-
trashing the MMA too,
I
right?
Yeah,
stayed
that's
up
what I'm
all night for a Lesnar fight, dog.
Oh, trash.
And he
I
got
probably
his ass
same
whooped
fight.
in a
I remember
minute,
what you
bro.
talking about.
Dog, he got his ass whooped so quick, bro.
Quick. He looked like a dummy out there.
Bro, he got his ass. I didn't even start paying attention to the fight yet.
That's fake. Okay.
Nah. Say, yeah.
But Kimbo Slice had the
Oh,
same.
who's Kimbo? Look who he's fought in the UFC.
He didn't fight in the UFC. It was something before
Kimbo
the UFC.
did fight in the UFC,
I'm
though.
telling
Yeah, he
you.
was in the UFC.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro. It was that thing before the UFC, bro.
But he was in the UFC, is what we're trying to
No,
say.
he was probably definitely in another league.
He lost
Or-
in the
or-
UFC. For real, for real.
Yeah,
Hold
before probably before the UFC.
What's his name? Had to grab him
Nah,
out.
fuck.
Either Dana or
Nah, he did,
Joe
bro.
Rogan.
Because he was
probably.
40-something at that time, bro.
Who gives a
That's how
fuck?
it
He's an entertainer.
Yeah, I just feel like he just never had the stamina for that type.
Yeah,
you know,
that nigga was probably smoking black,
And I don't think
drinking
he had a
all
trainer.
kinds of shit.
40s, he had OEs.
Yeah, bro, he was-
reserves.
yeah.
Actually, let me not.
He done did a couple
gotta
stints
steal
and was like,
reserve
I'm
in
just
the
gonna
black.
keep it going, bro. Burpees every day, like everything, bro. I was just
Niggas said they would wake up in jail.
Who's the other dude that fought with him? Had like the heart, like the.
He had the mohawk, the red mohawk.
He come down the size.
He was a big nigga too, though, but he was more fat than big, though.
Mr. T. looking.
He was out of
Okay.
Georgia,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Atlanta, I think.
Y'all fighting Butterbean?
Fuck no.
In the
It
club,
depend
I
on what
might try
kind.
him. For real, I swear to God, in the club, I would have tried him. I would've
just
tried the
saying,
shit out of
only
him in the club.
if you ain't know who he was or if you knew
For real,
who he
in the
was.
club, you got a big white tee.
If I
on
didn't
and
know
shit,
he was?
I would have tried the shit
If
out
you
of
didn't
him.
know who he was, you would have tried it.
And I guess
and then he
y'all
would have
niggas
hit you with a.
Y'all would have had to have my back.
But you
I
never-
guess.
that big. I don't care.
You gotta know.
You're bouncing off of.
You gotta know anybody that big got some power behind their
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because no matter what, they lift weights every day while lifting their arms up and just being alive. So they strong as fuck, bro. That's real shit. Big
They
niggas.
walking weights every day.
Y'all would have been mad. I would have stole off on him, and y'all would have had to help me, I guess. You
Bro,
know what I'm
I
saying?
would put
would've-
my money
Are you-
on Butterbean right now against you.
That's what I said.
Right now.
I said y'all would have had to help
You might
me.
got
I
a little
would've
length
stole
on
off
him.
that
You might
nigga.
got a little length on
What's
him.
this nigga,
He
man?
would have tore you up.
Come on, nigga. I
You
swear,
better
that's
stick and
what-
moves.
I
Bro,
said,
you
in the
going,
club,
yeah,
if
bro.
I didn't know
You gotta
him,
get
I
his
definitely
big
would've
ass
stole off
tired.
on him.
But he's
I would.
been through that too. He's been through the little endurance fights and shit.
Man, I swear.
He's been a big nigga that's been boxing.
I remember he boxed Steve
What's
over that store. He was
Oh,
Jackass.
yeah,
He beat
yeah.
up Steve over
There's
that-
about to be
that-
another one coming out.
No,
He been
what?
doing some wild
A
shit.
new Jackass?
No, who's in it?
Tyler Creator. All
I
kinds
seen
of
something
niggas.
that he's building a pube suit.
Who?
Steve-O.
That
He's
dude's
about to do
crazy.
something with a
Yeah,
pube
that
suit.
dude
He done
He
did
getting
too
like
many
Oh,
drugs.
you see where they shot
Guess
the shit in his ear? Shot him with I was like, what was it? Like a potato gun or something, but they shot fucking shit. And this is like
Shit?
new. This is new.
Like shit or
like,
a potato
like
gun?
shit.
Ah,
Like shit. Bro, and he had to go to hospital. Like, it fucked his eardrum up. Like, fucked him up.
Bro, they
Right.
Why would
And
they
this
do
is
some
him
shit?
sober now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yo, this is sober now?
This is like recent.
That was the
Nigga,
first
what?
nigga that was going viral. He going doing
Man.
crazy, stupid shit for.
He said, I need a check.
For
Yeah,
shit.
that's what it was.
Y'all remember them?
Doing the
Wow.
most for the check,
Come
bro.
on,
Like, it was probably like
Wow.
2011, 2012. These young, wild, crazy niggas from the city was trying to be on some jackass shit. You feel me?
Always, bro.
And they
This
was
shit-
see
recording
that.
it. And one dude, like, he ended up, like, his fist was so fucked up from, like, punching walls and doing all that shit. On one of the videos on YouTube, he cut his pinky off. From the city.
Chill, bro.
Swear
Chill,
to God. Swear to God.
Chill.
He cut his pinky off because it didn't move because it was so fucked up and he never went to the doctor. It was so fucked up. He cut his pinky off on camera.
How'd you see
Fuck
this
that,
shit?
just for
But it
a
was on
Trump
YouTube.
business.
You watching?
But it was
What
on
website
YouTube.
was this?
But
This ain't
I
YouTube.
think
YouTube, bro.
YouTube used to
I
be
used to
wild
know
girls.
girls
Man, you
around.
could
What's
see
that
all
called?
kinds of shit back
But there was
in
some
the day.
girls who knew them. And they was like, they was just wild. They were just
I
wild.
got Steve-O's YouTube. I don't know if you ever seen his YouTube channel, but it's like him now. He goes back and he's got like all his video footage from all the dumb shit he does. And he just goes back and talks about all the dumb shit he's
bro
done.
was off
like,
the
all
shit.
the same.
He was
All
off
the
the
same.
shit. He was
What
off the
is
drugs
making
for
you
real.
do that shit? Like, I mean, even
Drugs,
as
nigga.
minute
Like,
as...
For
Like,
real,
literally
drugs.
drugs.
I
I don't even-
drugs back then,
So
but
they
now
say-
he's completely sober.
Yeah,
you know?
now.
They say,
And then
all right,
do
jump
it
in the
again.
shopping
Yeah.
cart and we gotta just push you down there.
I gotta hit
Yeah,
this.
Come on, how much?
I've done some
We taking
dumb
this shot
shit.
too, yeah.
The
I
kayak.
seen him fucking try to kayak down a hill, a gravel hill, bro.
Oh yeah, you showed us
I
that,
got
bro. You
so
was
hard on
fucked
both
up
sides
off
on
the
that side.
Right, it fucked his shit.
Turned
He was bleeding
up.
from every limb,
Yeah, he do some dumb shit when he fucked up.
bro.
No, I
He
know.
almost had it though. It was like it was a
I
curve.
had it, bro. I had it.
It was a good steep, but it had a curve.
If I had a paddle, I would have had it, bro.
I'm at the bottom of the hill and I'm looking. I was like, "Is he gonna get this shit?" Like he was just like trying to move his body, and I was like, "Ah, nah, he ain't gonna get that shit." He ain't- And that motherfucker wrecked.
Well, I flipped at that twisted my
Ooh.
legs were
Yeah,
Tore
end up, man.
Man, I'm not trying to be that fucked up.
Man.
I'm
Road
kayaking down
rash.
the gravel hill.
Damn,
man.
but my thought though was, man, instead of carrying this down the hill, let me just ride it.
You didn't just want to push it. You gonna ride
Who we
it?
taking this shot to?
to
this
the end of the bottle.
to the end of the bottle. Yeah. It's the end of the bottle. It's the end of the episode. It's the bottom of the bottle podcast. Everybody, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all got
I ain't
going
try
on?
to end it. We was cutting up.
We was cutting up. We had the end of the bottle. You know what I'm saying? That's
What
what
you doing?
But everybody speak your
Till next
spiel.
time.
What you got going on? I know you got the barbershop going. You said you got the speakeasy.
Big easy, yep. Just keep on moving.
Keep
Need
on moving.
barbers, you know me, boutique. You got clothing for sale, resale designer. We will buy it. Come in, check it, spot out. Got an art gallery. We got a art show coming in Friday 13th August. Come check it out. Friday 13th. We got have the drinks, DJ, all that. Come check it out. Be a good time.
For sure.
For
Yeah,
sure.
there you go.
For sure.
Yeah. And I guess we'll take this last shot to that, man. Make
Let's
sure
do
you
it.
come check out Bourbon
Nah,
City Barber.
Appreciate
Company.
y'all having me.
Oh yeah, appreciate you having us, man.
For sure.
We
For
here.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's salute, my niggas.
All day.
You added that in baseball bat.
Yeah.
Woo. Jail.
That was the easiest one.
That's fun.
Shot.
It's always a good time.
That's
It
good.
flies
That's
by.
fun. That's
It
what
flies the fuck by.
Special, you want to get a picture of us?
Wow,
We didn't get the
nervous.
picture yet.
I knew it. I knew you were. I knew you were. I was gonna tell you. Just shit. You feel me? It ain't too much.